Hey guys, this is Varun Dhawan and you can download the Bollywood Times app right now.
Okay, so how do I introduce my next guests? I've known them since their debut film. Nothing's changed except one thing. They've put on more weight. They put on weight in their characters they've portrayed on celluloid. They've put on weight on all their films that they are doing. Okay, both of them are like 9 films and 12 films old. I mean, what do you expect? Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the Udan Khatola and the Beam Bajati Hui Nagin, Varun Dhawan and Alia Bhatt.
Thank you, but we are not 9 and 10 films old. This is my 8th film.
8th film.
I have not
11th film.
No, not 11th.
12th.
I have not counted.
Countable as they're not
Fair
so
enough.
many.
Should be
I think
near,
you are her
near.
9th.
Mine was a 9th. We're not
ninth.
so far ahead from each other.
Let me begin by asking you, how much of Humpty and Kavya do you see in Badri and Vaidehi?
None.
Zero.
क्या बात कर रहे हो यार?
They're different characters, yeah. How can they be the same?
Little bit of flavor to them.
No, they don't even know each other.
Not really. Yeah, they don't even know Humpty
don't
and
think,
Kavya. I don't think Humpty and Kavya
Badri
would
would be
have
friends.
But I don't think so Badri and Humpty would have got along.
But Humpty would be very sweet. Badri would have just
Badri
been
would have
rude to
bajawed
Humpty.
him.
Yeah.
Badri would have bajawed. That should be hashtag Badri bajawing.
Badri Bajai.
Badri was enjoying Humpty.
10 years down the line, guys, you would want to be remembered, like Varun Dhawan and Alia Bhatt would be remembered with the songs they've done, with the characters they've portrayed, or critically or commercial successes. How would you like?
When people remember characters, it says a lot. You remember characters of actors only when you love those characters. So I hope they remember those characters. I hope, like you said, Kavya. I hope people remember Kavya as the girl that she was. I hope when people think of Vaidehi, they think of her like this girl. For me, Vaidehi is like, I would like most women today to be like Vaidehi. That's the way I see Vaidehi. For Badri, I think what he stands for, the change he stands for, I hope people will remember. Badri is not someone I want to be in real life. He's actually I would never want to be like a guy like Badri. But what Badri becomes in the film, in his journey, is something that I represent as Varun. So I hope that people would remember us as Badri or Humpty.
Yeah, I think
Kavya and Vaidehi.
he's right. I mean, when you do stay with your characters, I think that signifies the love.
Unless, of course, you're remembered by a song and then Tamma Tamma again comes up.
Yeah. So, like, see, when you think of Tamma Tamma, you think of Madhuri Dixit and Sanjay Dutt.
Yeah.
So, I think, hopefully, and you'll always remember them by that song, but when you think of Tamma Tamma again, you might think of us. When you think of Samjhava, you definitely think of Alia Bhatt. When you think of Saturday, you think of both of us. So
Step, right?
Yeah, that. Even actually Ishq Wala Love or disco song.
You're known for your film, dialogues, movies, all of that.
How do you trust debutant directors, right? That time Shashank. What stage would you now see your director Shashank Khaitan as? More friendly, more, more perfectionist? How?
This is Shashank from day one actually. Even on Humpty, we always felt he's always in control. He's literally the captain of the ship and that's the way a director is supposed to be. But like we used to make fun and be like, Shashank, stop behaving like an AD because he used to run himself and do everything. He would, try and tweak things himself. He likes to be in control and he knows things. He has that knowledge as well. So it's not like he ever lacked that. He always had that. He's always a very confident person. But in Badri, I think he did all those things that maybe he felt that could have been better in Humpty. And that's just the kind of person that he is. And that's what I love most about him, that he really believes that if you really want to achieve something, you will. And he will really push us and himself to make that happen.
What do you think? Your equation with him?
I've got an amazing equation, probably the best equation I've had with the director. More than just a director-actor relationship, it's even somewhere a little emotional because I want to see Shashank succeed as a filmmaker in this country. We talk about small towns, we talk about so much about nepotism and all these things which both of us have been accused of throughout our career, which is cool, which is fine. But when we did Humpty, Shashank was somewhere from nowhere he came in. Karan Johar was the first man to trust him, hands down. But now I think I need Shashank's approval and validation for every film I do.
Yeah.
It's like a bouncing board, right?
Yeah, he's a creative bouncing board for me for a lot of things in life that I do,
The DOP of Badrinath Ki Dulhania is very much impressed or probably influenced by Dear Zindagi, I mean, Neha, the female.
Oh, female DOP.
Such a rare thing, right?
Achha.
I really want to ask you guys, what does a female, the perspective changes, right? The point of view changes
Definitely.
when a female is behind the camera. How is a female got you, in front of the screen?
I think Alia should actually answer this question since she's played the character also for female DOP.
Doesn't a female DOP bring something very different than a male DOP does in a film?
I mean, a DOP is a DOP. That's the profession, right? An actor is an actor. I actually don't like the question also, what is the difference between working with the female director and male director? It's director.
Right.
There's no female and male. There's best actor female, there's best actor female, that's best actor male. That's the two categories. There's no best DOP female, best DOP male.
Right.
There should be no difference in that.
Alia, do you feel, I'm asking this for myself, and I think what she said
And
is bang on.
And
She's
I
right
feel
about this.
the only thing maybe that would be different is that it's a softer energy. So maybe for an actress, if I have a certain concern, maybe physically, I won't feel shy to go and speak to her directly. Maybe I don't have to speak to the director because, sometimes you don't want to talk about things that are private to you. So you will go and talk to the... In that sense, there's a very, very strong comfort. But other than that, she's strong. She knows what she wants. Like, literally takes matters in her own hand. We're running out of time. She'll make things happen. There's this... It's the same thing.
She's a
so
good
DOP
DOP.
is a DOP.
This is just for general conversation's sake. Do you feel that someday down the line there should be just one a category called Best Actor, which has actresses, actors, everyone. It's just actor. Because an actor is an actor. It doesn't matter if you're female or male. I mean, because a female could also play negative, a male could also play negative.
That would be great. I mean, that would be very different. I don't think
I feel like why it can happen. I think.
Except there'll be like 20
the competition will,
nominations.
yeah.
The competition is built, and I feel you will see the females really giving all the males a very, very tough time.
Seeing you both, the chemistry that you guys have on screen and off, of course, it would be awesome to see you guys play Bonnie and Clyde here.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Would be something
We've
really
been
cool.
told that we are like Harry and Sally.
Yeah.
And
our pet names are Harry and
but
Sally.
Bonnie and Clyde is the detective film, right? The Lawbreakers, yeah. I think that would be very interesting if we ever came back for another film.
So, वो तो already हो गया ना Bunty और Bubbly.
हम लोग ने नहीं किया है ना?
Beyond that, why not?
Film
You both haven't. Okay, what really puts you off in a narration in a film when a director or some aspiring?
I hate it when people name random Hollywood films for references.
That also irritates me. That doesn't put me off because honestly I feel
Because
maybe I'm a director's daughter. I feel it's like a very emotional thing when somebody's coming to you with their film and they're asking. I feel very bad, but yeah, sometimes जब ऐसे के मतलब पता नहीं क्यों
स्पीलबर्ग के फिल्म में ऐसे अरे स्पीलबर्ग का बजट अलग है तुम वो बजट लेके आ रहे हो तुम स्पीलबर्ग लेके आ रहे हो
और जब ज्यादा रेफरेंसेस ऑलरेडी पोस्टर बन गया है so पोस्टर पहले से ही दिखा देते हैं मुझे I get very confused. How can you already have the poster?
A lot of people start do this that they get a
present like a full.
Yeah, they present like everything and they're already in the film and you're seeing it. It looks great, the visual and all that stuff. But I mean, you have to. I like my imagination.
Yeah.
I want to ask. You've sung Samjhava in your first Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania. Do you miss singing? Sometimes, when so much of film that you did, and I think, you sung 2-3 songs, and suddenly there's a lull, meaning, oh wow, okay, I think I need to exercise my vocal cords back again.
I sing every day in the bathroom, so I don't really miss singing.
Level hai.
No, honestly,
I
enjoy the bathroom singing way more than the recording singing.
Okay.
If there's a lot of peace and quiet and there are not too many people around, you will actually hear Alia Bhatt humming and singing. I mean, on her own, without anyone asking or any reason to be.
Does song change the mood on the sets for you guys? Music. Or do you guys get
Some
inspired?
very great persons and music is everything. Music is life.
Music is everything.
So in an emotional, for example, there's an emotional scene going on. Which song would you hear?
I'm not like
that.
Ranveer Singh. Ranveer will have a song for every emotion. No, I mean sometimes it's nice to hear.
We did hear some songs.
Which song?
In Singapore.
Together we didn't hear.
We heard Darkhwast from Shivai.
But Baba, we didn't hear it for a scene. We were just generally hearing it.
I was hearing a little bit. No, not for the scene. We were hearing it, but it was kind of setting the mood.
Varun would make me sing for him during Humpty. Constantly on set, he was making me sing.
Okay. Yeah, my own songs, which I was composing.
Which he was composing, his own songs.
Is it?
Yeah.
We'll soon see that. For all you know, we'll soon see that.
Come on, Vidi. Start an album.
So, Francis Ford Coppola had the trilogy, called The Godfather. My next guest, the director Shashank Khaitan. Mr. Shashank Khaitan, I have just given you the trilogy ka khitab in case if you really want the third part to be the, Dharma Productions' first ever trilogy. Are you ready for the third installment of Dulhania?
In principle, yes, we'd love to do it. I don't have a story for it yet, but yes.
Arnab Ganguly Ki Dulhania, this joke.
Yeah, we were joked about it.
Arnab Ganguly Ki Dulhania. Arnab Ganguly. ऐसा मतलब थोड़ा बंगाली है.
We like to see the Bengali characters.
It'll be nice. I mean, to go explore a different region.
The struggles are the same in your second film as compared to your debut, or is it another way around?
There are struggles, but the nature of them are different. You're not struggling to reach a producer or an actor and give him your script per se. But the struggle is to kind of better your material. The struggle is to ensure that, I always tell this, that when I did my first film with them, they were just one film old and we were pretty much starting out together. But when I'm doing my second film, actually by then they have already done 3 more movies, right? So my second script actually has to be my 5th script. It doesn't have to be my second script because they have now worked with other talent. They've come with a lot of experience and I need to be able to justify my material for them in the sense of their characters that they're going to portray on screen. They also need to be equally excited about making the second film like me. In a sense, it needs to be my 5th film and not my second film.
You're gonna up your game. That's
you
what
need to do that for sure.
So how was the cinematic grammar?
Which you all are doing right now for some reason. I don't know why.
We are not fighting.
The vibes
What do I
very.
do? Varun, come here. I think you should sit next to me.
हाँ बस
And
अब लग रहा है
बद्री और वैदेही आए.
That's it. आप बताएं अपने cinematic grammar के बारे में सर, आपके लिंगो के बारे में. How much did you really have to work on that?
एक बार जब ये हो जाता है हमारी बोलती बंद हो जाती है. क्या बोले हमको पता नहीं. हम थोड़ा blush करने लगते हैं. पर no, it was a very good. I'm really lost for words.
It was very good.
It was a lot of fun actually doing that because Badri it's like creating a new person almost, and this person, I don't know anything about him. So literally Shashank has caught my finger and walked me through this. He said, तेरे जितने भी ideas हैं लोगों के बारे में जो यूपी में रहते हैं वो सब भूल जा तू because ये लोग यूपी में नहीं रहते, ये लोग दुनिया में ही नहीं रहते. Because I was taking the accent here, there, we had a lot of fun.
I narrated the script to him. It was a 20-pager when I narrated 2 of them. He was so excited, he just called up Karan immediately. Karan, हम तो करतवा आए भैया ये. I'm like, okay, Varun, great excitement, but that's not the accent we're going for. That's not the accent. And Karan's also giving me the accent back. This accent is working. I said, this is not the film. But yeah, so it was a bit of not a challenge. It was a good process working on the accent with the 2 of them.
What creatively does a producer, director, and a lot of other feathers that this man has in his cap, Karan Johar,
he's a bird, you're right.
brings thanks to me. Karan Johar, you're a bird.
Which
what
bird?
was the dialogue? Birdie Num Num.
The peacock.
Dialogue. Karan Johar is a peacock. Wow.
He is.
Wow.
We actually witnessed a lot of peacocks when we were shooting.
We did lots.
And they were dancing. Varun would try and run after them and dance to them, but they stood and he was very alarmed. They're not dancing when I was
No, I would
there.
feel bad then why would they go away? And they would, like a peacock is, like they take out the...
I know. We are talking about Karan Johar, guys.
So they take it and then they go like that. Little bit they shake like that. And it's so beautiful. The sight is like the most unbelievable sight to see. And there were like 8 or 9 of them.
So coming back to the Karan Johar question is how all 3 of you can answer that. What kind of inputs does this man give? His final verdict, what would it be? Okay, just go ahead and make the film? Or would it be something different?
Fab.
Yeah, I think he's very involved in the developing stage. But then after that, he lets you be, right? Like he lets the director be, he lets the actors be. And then he gets involved in the space that he kind of really knows also really, really well, which is the marketing phase.
What he did say after hearing the script is that this is a Rajshri film. This is not a Dharma film.
And we felt that while making it.
And we did feel this while making it, and we were... And I don't think... I mean, Rajshri in itself, it stands for a very good thing only because they are known for really quality cinema in our country. So, in that way that we've just tried to get that heartland vibe when everyone's running behind... Yeah, like urban cinema and like playing urban
film.
characters.
Family entertainment. Okay, are you guys ready for a surprise? The goodie bag belongs to Shashank Khaitan. Please, Shashank, ye aapke liye.
Thank you so much.
You can show off.
By the way, your
supposed to
things that
open
you
it
gave
right
me
now?
are still in my house.
Yeah, well, this will be.
That cat
Keep
light
guessing.
is behind
Do
my
we have to
bed.
open it up?
Yeah.
Holi abhi?
Of course.
Oh, wow.
I love this.
How cute
So
is this?
this is done by an international artist based in Bangalore, Prasad Bhatt.
This is so
Prasad
cool.
Bhatt.
Yes.
Bhaiya,
Prasad Bhatt.
Thank you, bhaiya.
Thank you.
Dude, this is really cool.
You know,
What is yours?
Inspiring me to become a Hollywood filmmaker.
Wow.
you know
Imagine.
Really good stuff.
I just want to say this, that we do so many different things in marketing and this and that, and we do so much nowadays.
Yeah.
But this is something so simple.
And so
And I'm just going to use this to market my film. I'm just letting you know
That's it,
right
go
now,
ahead,
guys.
dude.
This is a great plug. This is Badri and Unski Dulhania Vaidehi, and this
That's
is
so
the cartoon
sweet.
series that Dharma is going to launch very, very soon on digital. which will be only on the Dharma YouTube channel.
Thank
So
you,
sweet.
Devansh.
This is amazing.
Really cool.
We
फिर
can really
एक
do a
चीज
great
अगर वो
property with this.
नोज रिंग हो जाती है ना तो जरा मजा आ जाता है.
But फिर भी वो बिंदी है
I've
ना.
just got a
Bindi.
great idea with this. We have
I like the nose going a bit.
You have
see the Teda smile.
Teda smile.
The Teda smile.
टेढ़ा मुंह कर रहे हो. क्यों स्माइल कर रहे हो?
It really means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, shall we play now? Never have I ever.
Yeah.
And taran, taran. Never have I ever tried to hide a hickey by putting a band-aid on it. Shashank सच बोल दे यार.
Band-aid I've never.
Yeah, Band-Aid even I've never put.
Is it? Never have I ever had the infamous lights on, lights off argument.
Lights on, lights off.
I'm a married man.
You might have, or you
Lights
always
on,
have.
lights off meaning?
When you're like
Oh.
When you
you're
are,
going to sleep. Before you go to sleep.
Never. There's been an argument.
that is not a
That's
Rashtriya.
a very bottled down version of the same thing.
She showed I have.
No, I was just playing around.
Never have I ever given a piece of advice to Karan Johar. I need to know from both of you what advice
I have.
or what suggestion.
He works too much. Sometimes he
Yeah.
needs to just take a break.
About
Really
his
sit him
health.
down, take care of his health and stuff.
Lots to do with his health actually.
Mainly his health.
Health, yeah.
Never have I ever tried to upgrade the salted popcorn to caramel one for free. Never. You have. Back in the days in the school.
No, now also.
Is it?
Because my friends order salted or cheese and I'm like, I want caramel. Yeah, I say, bhaiya de do na. They don't.
Caramel popcorn is the best.
Oh, great. Okay, we just gonna.
But I take mixed.
Yeah, even most people take mixed, but
Never have I ever gate crashed someone's wedding. Wow, that was quick, dude. All three, unanimously.
I have gate crashed a lot of ways.
For food, of course, right? Or anything
many
else.
other
things.
Varun?
I did it for some other reason. I had to do it.
Never have I ever did something embarrassing inside an ATM booth.
Never.
ATM move.
Please,
I
yeah.
don't know. Stick your tongue out.
That's
Probably
how
make some
right?
faces.
You put it in your where the card goes.
The game is over,
Okay.
Rats.
for which I would like to collect the
How did we
boards. You fared well.
Thank you.
A piece of advice you guys got, because I've seen that video on Instagram of Sanjay Dutt and Madhuri Dixit, yeah, the icons, the legends. What advice did they give you while performing? I'm sure you would
They
say
didn't
that.
actually give us any
go
advice.
full on.
They didn't give us any advice. They just gave us blessings.
I
But,
love.
one piece of advice that I have been given is be yourself.
Yeah.
A lot I've been given this advice because you are beautiful. By Alia Bhatt I've been given this advice. And you told me that day when you were walking out of the airport and you should have wear this.
I never said you're beautiful. I said be
The subtext
yourself.
was not beautiful.
कितने वापस the banter starts with Badri and Dulhania, but that's fine.
You are beautiful. It's nice.
और आपके जवाब के बारे में?
Bolo.
He's so shy. By Madhuri ji and Sanju Baba, no, they were just very, very kind and very sweet. And
I know someone who's given you great advice.
Who?
Sushant. Sushant from ABCD, who's Remo's this thing. What would he tell you during story?
Not to raise my eyebrows.
That's, that's very good advice also because
It's good advice because even Shashank has been the same advice. But Shashank gave me very good advice, which I will not share.
No, you have to.
I won't share.
You won't share?
That's a
The
tip.
secret, the tip of how I'm going to be a better answer in the coming years.
I can give them a hint of it.
No.
2 words.
You can't get the hint
The movie
because you
title.
don't use it
movie
yourself.
title and
Varun,
which got replaced.
Both of you.
Fear Zindagi.
Yeah. Dear Zindagi and Fear Zindagi.
Fear Zindagi.
When I'm dancing,
quote.
I'm Fear Zindagi. When I'm acting, I'm Dear Zindagi.
Guys, is it difficult to get or to find good roles in the fraternity?
Yeah.
Yes.
So quickly. Please.
It is. It's not easy.
But why? Are you saying that we are short of good writers or we are short of good directors?
Actually, yeah. We don't have that many writers.
I
And
think we are
also,
short
our
of
writers
good
are not
writers.
given enough due. I feel like
Good writers aren't given as much.
they're not given enough due and they're not given enough scope. And I feel like there are some brilliant writers out there. And I feel like they just need to be given a bigger push.
You know, sometimes what happens, the role is there. It's a great role for you. But the film will falter. And this film can reach out to how many, I mean, this is the way I look at it. This given film can reach out to how many people? Are you going to enjoy it with your friends in your living room? Or is the whole country going to enjoy it? Are people from different small places also going to travel to see this because they can relate to it somehow? What you're feeling, they can feel it. So I'm in search of that. always in every film of mine.
Nice.
That यार ये film इन लोगों को भी समझ आएगी, मेरे दोस्तों को भी समझ आएगी.
Yeah, sometimes they have because we actually ये niche film ये वाला
Like I feel
multiplex
like a film like Dear Zindagi, for example, is, I mean, a lot of people would say it's niche or it's नहीं खाली urban market, but that's not true. But because the given emotion in that or what happens with
connects to
Alia's,
the people.
Will connect with a lot of children at some point, because everyone's been a child at some point. Sure. So if you just that emotion would connect with everyone. With Main Tera Hero, that character, because it clicked with children in such a big way. मतलब people, अरे वो सीनू वाला करना, वो नॉटी वाला, वो बच्चे वाला, like बच्चे वाला क्या हो गया, मतलब I'm playing a character, so and that, I mean, that works. There's no doubt that doesn't work. But like Junaid Ansari from Dishum is very different from Seenu, and then they both have childlike qualities, because maybe I look like a kid, but eventually it's different.
That's a revelation. Varun Dhawan looks like a kid. Karan is a peacock. What else are we gonna come up with on this show? We are gonna bring out a great song from Badrinath Ki Dulhania, which will connect and resonate to everyone out there. So shall we get started?
I think it should be Humsafar, and it should be sung in Shashank's voice, since he discovered the voice.
Shashank Khaitan, the director, is gonna sing.
Debut.
Joining in.
live for you for the
Bollywood
first time.
Times.
You all have a mic in hand. Come on.
सुन मेरे हम सफर, क्या तुझे इतनी सी भी खबर कि तेरी सांसें चलती जिधर, रहूंगा बस वहीं उम्र भर, रहूंगा बस वहीं उम्र भर.
Wow! On the show.
He sings also, he dances also, he directs also, he acts also, he writes also. He's an all-rounder.
I wish this interview doesn't get over, but sadly it has to. Guys, thank you so much for great
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, this is Varun Dhawan.
Hi guys, I'm Alia Bhatt and you're watching me on Bollywood Times with Devansh Patel.